Hey there, Heather Boyd here, and we are counting down 7 days until Christmas with some last minute DIY Christmas cards. I'm going to be using all kinds of mixed media, and you can check out the playlist of tutorials in the description below the video. Today I'm making a super cute watercolor reindeer card. I started by taping down my watercolor paper on a masonite board, and I am sketching out the reindeer. So I will put a little link where you can download a template for the reindeer, or you can freeform your own design. We're going to keep it simple, starting with an egg shape for the head, and then some little ears and a round nose at the bottom. And we are just going to keep this very simple, kind of cartoony. We'll go up around and do the antlers. Keep your drawing nice and loose. You want it to be whimsical and fun. Doesn't have to be super precise. It doesn't have to be super symmetrical. So after the antlers, we are going to do the eyes. We'll keep them simple, just little ovals with little circles inside. So now we're going to paint the card with our watercolor paints. I'm going to start with a yellow ochre, and we are going to fill in the area of the head, leaving the eyes white. We'll paint those after. So just go in, take your time with it. I've put this video in fast speed, so you definitely don't want to paint this fast. I just didn't want the video to take too much time. So we're going to go in and fill in the area with the ochre color. And if you get too much paint on your brush, you can remove some. If your paint is too thick, you can dilute it with some more water. And we're just going to go around with the first color. You can lift some of the paint if you want areas to be more light. Just really take your time with it. And then we're going to go in and do the ears. So just go in with that same color to do the ears. I like to do the outside first and then bring the paint towards the inside. And now we're doing part of the body of the reindeer. We're just going to go in and paint the body. And then I'm getting a different color to do the antlers. This is more of a burnt umber type of color. So we're just going to go in and paint the antlers. Go around the shape and bring the paint inside the shape. It's good to start light. You can always darken up a little bit, and you can lift color if it gets too dark. So this, I got it a little bit darker. We're just going to go in and do the shape of the antler. You'll see they're very simple shapes. So just outline and fill in the color and lift the color if it gets too dark. That also gives it a sense of three-dimensionality. So just go in and finish those antlers. Touch up where you need to, and you can darken the other one as well if it needs to be a little bit darker to match the other one. So now we're going to do the nose. We're going to do a red nose reindeer. So just fill in that circle with the red paint. And again, you can clean your brush and lift some of the paint off to make it more three-dimensional. So now the eyes, we're going to do the pupils. And don't worry, we're going to go in after and do some outlines. So we just want to fill in the colors for now. So do the eyes, whatever color you want. I left a little bit of white space for the reflection in the eye, just to give it a little bit more detail, a little bit more shine. So going, filling in the circles of the pupils and leaving a little bit of white space. So now we're going to do the scarf. I'm going to do a green striped scarf. So we're going to go in and paint the stripes. And on the other side, I had to include some red and green for Christmas. You can really use your creative license with this design. Now we're just going to make the background more interesting, so I'm making some stylized snowflakes. So I'm going in with a blue and starting with the lines of the snowflake and just doing little dots to give it a little bit more detail. And again, you can do the snowflakes in any way you want. I'm just keeping them very stylized. Just doing our lines first. And then we're going to do the little dots at the end of each line. And you can do some small snowflakes and some large. And then I'm going to go in with a micro pen and outline these shapes. This is more of a burnt umber color. You can use a fine Sharpie if you want the outlines in black. The outlines just make it look a little bit more finished. So go in, take your time with the outlines, and you will see it's just going to bring a little extra detail to your picture. For the greeting card, I bought some blank cards at Michael's, and I just put a few dabs of hot glue on the watercolor paper to stick it to the cardstock. So there's our finished reindeer card, all ready to give for Christmas. Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for lots more art videos. If you would like to join my private Facebook group, I have a group where people can share photos of their work based on my tutorials or your own mixed media artwork. Stay tuned. In the new year, I will be having all kinds of 10-day mixed media art challenges. And if you like wire art and jewelry, you could hop over to my other channel, Heather Boyd Wire, for all kinds of wire art and wire jewelry making tutorials. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you the next time.